The last aspect of Poripera now is what? Let us look at what? Classification of what? Of Poripera. See, the Poripera can be classified based on two criteria. The first one is what? In terms of what? Of the skeleton material they have. The second one is what? In terms of what? Of the body structure. So in terms of what? Of skeleton material they have, I've explained it under the structure of what? Of the body wall of Poripera. This is what I put here. Spinkle and spongin fiber. So I said the spinkle, we have what? Calcareous sponges and hexagonal spongy, and we have demo what? Spongy. So in terms of what? Endo what? Skeleton. In terms of endo what? Endoskeleton, the spongy can be grouped into what? Into three. The first one is what? We have what? We have calcareous sponges, and the second one we have demo spongy, and the third one we have hexagonal. So for this demo spongy, example of demo spongy, we have spongilla. Example of hexagonal spongy, we have Uplactella. Plactelia. An example of calcareous spongy, we have Lycosolenia, and we also have what? Silicon. So this demo spongy, we call it frame spongy. This one we can also call it what? Glass what? Spongy. Because it's made up of what? Of silicon. This one we can also call it what? Calcareous spongy, because it's made up of what? Of calcium carbonate. Demo sponges is made up of what? Of fiber. So we can also call it what? Frame spongy. And in terms of what? Of body structure. In terms of what? Of body what? Structure. The spongy can be grouped into what? Into three. We have what we call what? Ascon type. We have what we call what? Silicon type. That we call Licon what type? The Licon is LUCO. So in terms of what? Of body cavity. So this Silicon type or Ascon type, it has the body structure of Silicon type is simple. We can use two things to distinguish between the three. The first thing is what? The body structure for this one is what? Is simple. The Silicon type is more complex than this. The Licon type is more complex than what? Licon. And the cohanocyte of Silicon type is lie on the what? On paragastal cavity. Where the what? The choanocyte can be found in of this second type can be found in radial canal, but the choanocyte of liquid type can be found in what? In a chamber. That is the unique feature difference between the three. The choanocyte in ascon can be found in what? In spongiosole, which is empty cavity called paragastric cavity. But in second type, the choanocyte can be found in what? In radial canal. But in liquid type can be found in what? In the chambers. Let me give you the structure of three of them. See it in this form. Let us look at this structure. Look at this structure. Let me draw the second one. Chai, 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 chai. Bye-bye. Yes. Hmm? See? you look at this one now. I said choanocyte can be found at the what? Is the inner what? Inner membrane. Hmm? And each choanocyte here have is what? Flagellum. So we can see that what? The choanocyte can be found at the surface of the what? This empty space here, we call it paragastrial what? Cavity, also this so. So this is the paragastrial cavity of what? Of this one, abi? And its own choanocyte can be found here, here, here. Can you see it? So can be found inside what? This. So the choanocyte can be found in what? Inside there. And this angle you have here, this angle here, this arm, we call it what? Radial canal. This is also what? Radial what? Radial canal. And this empty space here is what we call what? Paragastrial cavity, which is what spongoso. So this empty space here, we call it what? Spongoso. Or paragastrial what? Paragastrial cavity what? Cavity. So we can observe that what? Here, this structure is the structure of what? Ascom type. An example of Ascom type, e.g., we have leukosolemia. So in Ascom type of sponges, the choanocyte can be found where? Inside the what? In the surface or inside the paragastrial what? Cavity or spongoso. But here, the choanocyte can be found in what? In radial what? Radial canal in case of what? Of second type. But the last one, which is what? Leucon type. The leucon type of this, they look like this. And here, do you see the structure? Ah. And inside here, we have choanocytes. So inside these what chambers, this place here is called what? Osculum. This is also what? Osculum. This place is called what? Ostia. So this place is called what? Oh what? Ostia. And here too, this place will link together with this side. We also have some, the body structure for this one is what? Is complex. So we have some O here too, which is what? So this is what we call what? Licon type. You can see the what? The body structure. Simpler structure, complex, more complex. But the choanocyte can be found inside what? These numbers. So that is all about what? The three classification of what? Or the two way of classify Poripera with the aid of endoskeleton, calcareous sponges, demospongy, and extractilinear spongy. In terms of body structure, we have ascon type, secon type, and licon what? Licon type. So that is all about what? Phylum Poripera. So in the next class now, we are moved to what? The next phylum based on evolutionary thread, which is known as what? Nidaria. See you in the next class.